is the price of greatness actually pain? Does it have to be that way, or can you have fun on the path too? Is it actually more beneficial to enjoy the learning process, or to enjoy the training too? Well, I would say yes, and of course there needs to be a balance of both ends. It has to be in that sweet spot of challenging enough to create change and adaptation, but not miserable to the point where you hate it and you want to quit every single day.
I hate me!
Playing a sport, which is a game, or playing an instrument, which is a type of art and a creative outlet, should at least be somewhat fun, and at the very least an overall positive experience. And I would say the main purpose of it should actually be to have fun. But when you turn it into a horrible experience, where the players are nervous to show up to practice even, once again, I've been there. Or as it gets shown in the movie Whiplash, when the teacher is cursing at and throwing stuff at his players, as I see it, you've lost the meaning of it.
If you deliberately sabotage my band, I will you like a pig.
And this is why there were few outside of school teams back when I was in high school. And if I'm being totally honest, I probably wanted to quit the school teams too. But of course there weren't any other options, so I could have to suck it up. But when it came to the outside of school teams, but there were a few situations where I quit one team and found the teammates and coach who best suited me, and I was able to flourish and thrive once again. I couldn't possibly play my best in this environment that was so toxic, where it became no mistakes are ever allowed here, and someone always had to be screamed at and cursed at, and there was no team chemistry at all. How could I possibly play my best surrounded by that? And once again, sometimes I did have to, but this was far from ideal. Back to the movie Whiplash, this toxic environment led to the fellow jazz band players cursing at each other, and they were all seen as each other's enemies and competition because of the environment that this horrible teacher created.
Did you see it? How could you be so stupid? I know.
Once again, adversity and overcoming challenges are a huge part of the path to achieving greatness. You're gonna fall, you're gonna fail at times, you're gonna get hurt, you're likely gonna have your love for the game tested even. You're gonna have to train super hard and manage your time extremely wisely. Those things are of course part of the process. Not every step or every day is gonna be the most fun. However, abuse, being cursed at, and putting up with toxic behavior do not have to be and should not be a part of that process. That's a super outdated approach that should be seen for what it is.